Have you ever walked into a room feeling completely fine and then suddenly your energy crashes? Or maybe you felt emotionally heavy after talking to someone, had strange nightmares, overwhelming anxiety out of nowhere, constant bad luck, or felt spiritually drained no matter how much rest you got the night before. Some people call it stress, some call it projection, and others call it a psychic attack. Diving into one of the most misunderstood topics in spirituality, what psychic attacks actually are, how they happen, and fear can feed them, and most importantly, how to protect your energy without becoming paranoid. Because spirituality does not come with a manual, and when you start awakening, you begin noticing energies most people ignore. Welcome back to Kiara's Spiritualitea podcast, where we talk spirituality, healing, the unknown, shadow work, and all the things people are usually too afraid to say out loud. So grab your tea, cleanse your energy, and let's get into it. So first off, let's define what a psychic attack actually is. If you guys have heard this term before, you'll hear it throughout movies, you'll hear it in your friend groups, you'll hear it now in media. But what it is a negative energy, usually or intentionally, can be unintentionally affecting your emotional, mental, spiritual, or energetic state. Now, before everyone starts blaming every inconvenience on dark entity, relax, because not every bad day is a psychic attack. Sometimes you're just dehydrated, sometimes you need therapy, and sometimes Mercury is just, well, being Mercury. But energetic influence is real. Humans constantly exchange energy through emotions, thoughts, environments, trauma, jealousy, obsession, manipulation, and even attention itself. Think about it. Have you ever felt drained after talking to one specific person? Felt watched by things around you that you cannot see, maybe? Or had someone obsess over you and then suddenly your energy became all chaotic? Experiencing intense nightmares after conflict? Felt blocked every time you started leveling up? That energetic interference can manifest as psychic pressure. Now, there are different levels to this. The first and most common is emotional projection. This happens when someone dumps unresolved anger, jealousy, insecurity, or obsession onto you energetically. They may also not even realize that they're doing it, just so you're aware. Then there's intentional psychic attack. Now, this is when someone consciously sends harmful energy through spell work, focused intention, manipulation, as we say lightly, envy, rituals, or obsession fixation. And honestly, the strongest attacks usually don't come from random strangers. They often come from the wounded people with emotional attachments to you. Exes, fake friends, people who secretly compete with you, and people angry that you evolved or that you've grown and transitioned. Now let's get into how psychic attacks can feel like. Maybe you feel sudden exhaustion, maybe you feel brain fog, anxiety that feels foreign and like random, constant bad dreams, feeling spiritually disconnected, random fear or paranoia, even mood swings that don't feel like you all the time, feeling heavy for no obvious reason. But, and this is very important, spiritual discernment matters. Not every mental health struggle is spiritual warfare, so don't get your panties in a bunch. Sometimes the most spiritual thing you can do is sleep, hydrate, set boundaries, go outside, or seek some professional support. So why does fear make it worse? Here's where people get trapped online spiritually, and I see this every day, all the time, whenever I'm scrolling, where people are fear-mongering or trying to tip off fear strategies for growth or views or whatever. Fear feeds vulnerability, okay? The moment people become obsessed with demons, curses, attacks, and paranoia, they unintentionally give power to fear itself, and fear weakens your energetic boundaries. A spiritually grounded person understands protection is stronger than paranoia. You do not need to live terrified of every evil eye, every full moon, or every strange dream, or even when Mercury goes retrograde. So, how do you protect yourself spiritually? Number 1, boundaries. Boundaries in everything. Whenever you do readings on yourself or others, if you're even like in your house and it feels like the energy's all chunked up and needs cleansing, clean your house, set some boundaries. Don't let people over until you clear out the energy. Not everyone deserves access to you, your energy, your body, your thoughts, your spirit, your sacred space. You need to make sure that you understand those boundaries. I have had to learn this myself over and over, still learning this every single day, where sometimes people just don't need to be or use your energy. So my suggestion would be something that I personally do. I actually bought black tourmaline. I also have labradorite. This is one of my favorite pieces. I wear shungite and black tourmaline every single day. I have selenite over doorways where a lot of people come in, the front door, the garage, the back door, so that I have protection fields. So I would highly recommend you do a crystal grid in your house with 4 of your black tourmalines. You could put them in each corner of your space that you want cleared. You can put it in all 4 corners of your house. You could put it in every 4 corner of your rooms. I have it gridded out in every single room. And then I just put selenite over the front, back, and garage doors so that when people are coming through, they're forced to get cleansing. Also recommending that since tomorrow is the new moon, you can actually burn cinnamon in front of your front door for money, abundance, and protection. Cinnamon is a natural cleanser. It smells freaking fantastic burnt, as I'm sure you can smell during Christmas and holiday season. And it's just a really good way to cleanse your space. Another herb that I use all the time is I have Palo Santo. This is literally a nub. It was like a full stick. I use all the time. Palo Santo clears the energy field in your house. It smells really good too. I love when things smell really good and they cleanse and actually do their job to cleanse your space. Other things I could recommend is people do use sage. You can use sage, you can use other things, and I'll list those things a little bit further in the video. But your number 2 that I would suggest is regulate your nervous system. A really good friend of mine recommended this to me, and I didn't realize how effective this is. A dysregulated nervous system can make you spiritually vulnerable because you're constantly operating in survival mode, which I have felt for myself. Meditation, breath work, sound healing, being in nature, salt baths, sleep, movement, all of these matter. Number 3, cleanse your environment. I listed some of those cleansings earlier. Smoke cleansing is important. You can do prayer even, like just saying like, I cleanse the space that I have in my house. Nothing negative is allowed to enter. You could play frequency music, which is like high vibrational frequencies, which you can look up. I also have that on my classroom at school. It's all listed there for you for sound healing. You can do music in sound bowls. There's Florida water, which I actually have some Florida water here somewhere as well, but Florida water is typically used for cleansing and clearing as well. You could spray it in your house. It is amazing. You're going to do intentional cleaning, opening the windows where energy stagnates just like dust does. And yeah, you'll have a bit more clear of a space. Number 4, you stop oversharing your manifestation. I have learned this the hard way. Everybody does not need access to your dreams before they bloom. Make sure that if you do speak about things, you speak about it to people you trust who are also have good intention towards you building your goals, your dreams. If somebody's jealous and you don't know, they can actually put a damper on your manifestation intention. Doesn't mean that they have any effect over you, but it does mean that their energy is being sent towards whatever your dream is, and then it can get sidetracked. All right, spiritual empowerment. And honestly, one of the strongest forms of protection is self-awareness. People who know themselves deeply are harder to manipulate spiritually. Your intention is clear. Your intuition sharpens. Your discernment sharpens. Your energy becomes less easily infiltrated. The goal is not to become fearful of darkness. The goal is to become so connected to your inner light that darkness no longer controls your reality and they are in complete balance and flow. So what do you think? Do you believe psychic attacks are real? Have you experienced energetic heaviness that you couldn't explain? Comment below, respectfully, because I know this topic is going to open so many spiritual debates. And if you're into spirituality, shadow work, healing, the supernatural, energy work, and deep conversations that challenge reality itself, subscribe and join the Spiritualitea family, because spirituality does not come from a manual. You do not have to navigate the awakening alone. And until next time, ignite your inner flame, and thank you so much. I was really looking forward to talking about this. I feel like this subject has been thrown around. It's really important. We do have a new moon in Taurus tomorrow, and I want to make sure that I personally am manifesting my goals and dreams too, and you guys get to have a chance to know and be in the know. So I'll see you guys next time.